The cafeteria is never quiet. It's a constant buzz of activity, a melting pot of species, cadets from every corner of the galaxy, each with their own backgrounds, their own ways of looking at the universe. Some are here to make history, others to ensure the galaxy's future, and some just here because their species signed treaties for them to be here. The food is terrible. The air smells of synthetic protein and recycled air. But it's a shared experience, something that unites us all, until you throw in a group of 7 cadets that think they can rule the space. The timestamp on the footage reads 1503 hours, station time. Galactic Combat Academy, main cafeteria, section 5. I've seen this place before, hundreds of times, but today something is different. The atmosphere in the air is tense, like static before a storm. And I can already tell something is about to unfold. A wave of unease rolls through me. I've been here long enough to know that trouble doesn't always look like it's coming. Sometimes it walks in with a cocky swagger, an arrogance so thick you can taste it. I see them, the 7 troublemakers. They aren't trying to hide. They're making a spectacle of themselves as they wade through the cafeteria. They're imposing, each one of them standing tall like a threat, their eyes scanning the room for a target. First, there's Lothar, the Treshian warlord. His body looks like a mix of stone and muscle, a hulking figure standing nearly 8 feet tall. His face is a jagged mass of sharp edges, and his hands look like they could crush a skull in one squeeze. He leads the group like a king, and the others follow in his wake. Right behind him are the twins, Craig and Zyra, 2 Sothri. Thickly built with limbs that extend into sharp claws. They don't walk. They stalk. Their eyes gleam, sharp, predatory. Then, there's Nicker, a Garthakian with an electrical aura sparking from his body, making his skin shimmer like a thunderstorm contained in flesh. Dan, the Corion, isn't much better, slick, agile, and always ready to attack with his 4 arms. Finally, there's Gorn, the Pelion. His body is a tank, his broad chest built like an ancient warship, but his eyes, too, burn with the same reckless pride. They look like the galaxy's finest predators, ready to show their dominance. But they don't realize they've just chosen their target, and it's a human. She's sitting alone, off to the side of the cafeteria, casually eating a protein brick that smells like something from a Deathworld, Cassandra Rivers. I'm familiar with her by reputation. She's not a big cadet, not tall like the others here. Maybe 5 feet 8 inches, maybe 6 foot. Her features are unremarkable, save for the faint glint in her eyes, the calm, relaxed way she holds herself. At first glance, she doesn't look like much. You wouldn't notice her if you weren't paying attention. But that's exactly what they're about to learn, they weren't paying attention. Lothar's group moves toward her table, eyes locked on her like they've already decided that this will be their prize. They don't realize that in this galaxy, humans have a reputation for surviving the impossible. Maybe they've heard the stories, maybe not. But today, they'll get a crash course in why humanity is feared, not for its size or power, but for its relentless will to survive. I watch as they approach, crowding her space. It doesn't even take a word from Lothar. He just slams his fist down onto the table with a deafening thud. The sound ripples through the room, and for a second, every cadet freezes. They know what that sound means. It's a challenge. It's a signal that something's about to go down. But Cassandra doesn't flinch. She doesn't even blink. She keeps eating her meal, taking another slow, deliberate bite. I can see her eyes moving, scanning the room, noting every possible exit, every potential threat. Her calm demeanor, it's like she's seen this all before. "Hey, human," Lothar growls, towering over her. "You in our seat." Cassandra looks up, slowly. There's no fear in her eyes, no hesitation. Just a faint amusement, like she's watching a sitcom unfold in real time. "Your seat?" She looks at him with mild curiosity. "I don't see your name on it. Did you stake a claim, or did you just lick it?" I almost choke on my coffee. Did she really just say that? The bullies don't get it. They're too busy laughing, getting ready for their fun. But then, Cassandra stands up, and the air around her shifts. It's subtle, but I see it, the way her stance widens, the slight tension in her shoulders. She's not just standing. She's ready for whatever's coming next. Nicker is the first to react. His electric aura flares brighter, crackling in the air. He's fast, the others are fast. But Cassandra is already moving. In a split second, her hand shoots out, grabbing a chair beside her and swinging it with precise force. The chair smashes into Nicker's head, sending him flying backward. He's down in an instant, knocked out cold. His electrical aura sputters out like a flame extinguished by water. That's when the others make their move, all of them lunging at once. But it's too late. Cassandra drops low, ducking under a strike from Craig, and sweeps his legs out from under him. He crashes to the floor, his head slamming against the tiles with a sickening crack. But she doesn't stop. She's already moving, using the momentum to spin and drive her elbow into the ribs of the second attacker, Zyra. Zyra's body jerks back, gasping for air, unable to react in time. They think they can overwhelm her with numbers. They think they can corner her. They're wrong. Cassandra is a product of a Deathworld, and Deathworlders don't run from danger. They face it, head on. Dan and Gorn charge next. But Cassandra's already one step ahead. She ducks low again, using their momentum against them. She takes out Dan's legs with a clean sweep, sending him sprawling to the ground, while she grabs Gorn by the arm and flips him over her shoulder. The massive Pelion crashes to the floor with a thud, his massive body slamming into the table. Cassandra is unstoppable. The cafeteria is in chaos. Her moves are fast, calculated. She's not just defending herself, she's dismantling them, one by one. She doesn't kill them, she doesn't even seem to want to. She just neutralizes the threat, swiftly and decisively, showing them the difference between fighting and surviving. The whole cafeteria is silent now. No one moves. Everyone watches in stunned disbelief as Cassandra walks back to her seat, picks up her meal, and resumes eating, like nothing happened. The cadets, still frozen, know better than to approach her now. They've seen what happens when you mess with a human. It takes the security team another 2 minutes to arrive. They walk in, looking around at the carnage. 7 bodies, 6 of them still conscious but severely wounded, groaning in pain. Cassandra, calm as ever, just keeps eating. The security team doesn't know what to do. They've seen combat before, but not like this. It's Officer Kren who speaks first. He stares at the scene, then at Cassandra, who's calmly eating her meal. "Cadet Rivers," he says cautiously. "I need you to come with me." "Am I under arrest, officer?" she asks, her tone polite, unbothered. Kren hesitates, glancing at the 7 bullies now sprawled across the cafeteria floor, then back at Cassandra. "No. You're not under arrest. We're just going to—" But Cassandra cuts him off, standing and collecting her things. "Give me a second. I have to clean up my tray. You know the rules." She walks past the fallen bullies, the stunned witnesses, and the bewildered security team, casually scraping her plate into the disposal unit before turning back to Kren. "Ready when you are, officer." The incident becomes legend, circulating through every channel, every gossip network in the academy. The story mutates, twisted and embellished, until it becomes a myth. The human who fought 7 aliens and didn't even break a sweat. But Cassandra doesn't care. She continues her training, like nothing happened. No ego. No pride. Just another day. But everyone else knows better. They respect the quiet cadet who doesn't boast about her strength, but shows it when it counts. The Academy makes a new rule. Section 12, subsection 4, paragraph 7, do not mess with a human cadet, especially when they're eating. And somewhere, deep in the heart of the Academy, Officer Kira Dran finishes her report, adding a line to the end: "Humans are more dangerous than we ever thought." But somehow, that's what makes them the galaxy's most dangerous allies. As the story of Cassandra Rivers spreads like wildfire through the Academy, a question remains: will the galaxy ever truly understand the full extent of humanity's capabilities? We've seen the results when they're underestimated, but there's always more to discover. What other untold stories are lurking behind those who come from Deathworlds? For those who dare challenge humanity, remember one thing: do not mistake restraint for weakness. Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning of what humans are capable of. Don't miss out. Subscribe now for more tales of humanity's relentless rise to power and survival across the galaxy.